Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your evening show. Tonight, we're going to talk about Manchester United's why this is literally the worst team I've seen in my lifetime, and we're going to talk about 21 disgraceful action against Coventry City yesterday. While you are watching live, make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel, and please subscribe to my football channel. After this stream ends, I will be live on my football channel. I am doing a watch along at Middlesbrough versus Leeds United. So, right, let's start off with Manchester United. This team is literally the worst team I've ever seen in my life. I've never known a Manchester United team as bad as this. There are no leaders, there's no passion, there's no drive, there's no aggression. We got too many players at the football club who do not care about the football club. They do not care about this Manchester United badge. All they care about is being on the big bucks, thinking, oh, we'll just down tools. We're not going to perform for the football club. We're just getting paid the big bucks, so we'll do what we like. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Them players should hang their heads in shame. What they did yesterday in that FA Cup match, criminal. Should be locked in jail for that. Should be put into football jail, put into custody, and taught a lesson, because that was absolutely pathetic yesterday. I'm absolutely fuming, and these players, they are a total embarrassment. There's only a few what can hold their heads up high. Is Kobe Mainu, the captain, number 8. He tries his best. You know, Hoyland, although he doesn't really get given the surface, he's still trying to make things happen, but I wish he would do a lot more. Marshall needs to fuck off. He needs to go. Nowhere near good enough. Diego Delao, I mean, he's doing a decent job. I would probably keep him. Onana probably needs another season. He is improving slowly, but a lot of work for him to do still. Then, obviously, 21 is who we're going to talk about in a minute. He needs to go. Seriously needs to go. Number 10 needs to go. I've had enough of him. His attitude is a disgrace. And Wan-Bissaka, I quite like Wan-Bissaka, but recently he's been a little bit inconsistent, so maybe we need to look on moving him on. And obviously, Garnacho, he should stay, because I believe he's got a future. Hoyland needs one more season, I think, to prove himself. But there's just so many others who I wish should fuck off out this football club, because they're not good enough to be representing this badge. You're representing one of the world's famous football clubs. It's as simple as that. And you're playing like clowns, absolute clowns, honestly. It's a joke and a disgrace. And like I said, we will get on to 21 later on in this show. But literally, I've never known a Manchester United team like this. Think back in the 90s, you had the class of 92. How much leaders you had, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, David Beckham, Cristiano Ronaldo. You had so many leaders in that team. Now we've hardly got leaders, because these days players are too soft mentality, where them players in the 90s, they showed balls, and in the early 2000s as well, when Sir Alex Ferguson was manager, they showed the guts and determination to make things happen for this football club. The rest of them are just a joke and a disgrace, and it's not sustainable whatsoever. And this is why so many of them need binning off. I mean, I'm still human in that performance yesterday. Obviously, I've calmed down a bit from yesterday, but to be 3-0 up and get it back to 3-all, just not sustainable whatsoever. But it sums these players up. They don't care. They literally do not care. As I say, they get paid the big bucks and they think, oh, we're only going to turn up when we want to. If I was in charge in a football club, I would dock them wages, think, right, your money is getting reduced because you're not willing to put in the effort to this football club. You can fuck off out of here. It's as simple as that. That's the way I see it anyway. Disgraceful attitude by some of these players. Total letdown to the fans and just mainly the people who've been supporting Manchester United for about, say, 40 years or 50 years. Even they would not have witnessed such a poor team. Shall I tell you why it's been so poor? Because if Aaron Glazer, Joel Glazer, Ed Woodward and Michael Sylvester, they're the reason. Richard Arnold, that's it. They are the reason why the standards has been on the floor, why we've invested in so much rubbish over the years. But it's time to get on to 21 now. I've absolutely had enough at 21. What does he offer to this football club? I mean, it's clear as day the bald fraud is not a fan of him. So that's why he's been dropping him to the bench and that. But to do that to Coventry City yesterday, a total disgrace and an embarrassment. You need to pack your bags and get out, mate. It's as simple as that. But Mr. Joshy J, he's been putting in the work effort recently. And what? Yeah, players like that need to be binned off who go taunting around to the opposition. But it's only banter, Mr. Joshy J. Total disrespect to the opponents. If a footballer does that, I'm sorry. He needs to go. He needs to get out of here as soon as possible, because we spent loads of money on him, ridiculous amount of money, and what's he offered to this team? Nothing. Yes, I know he puts in the work rate and tries and that, but if you've done that, you seriously need to get out of here. You are no way in any shape or form welcome at this football club, in my opinion, if you do stuff like that. You've let yourselves down, you've let the fans down, and you've let the football club down as well. So it's a disgrace, guys. I feel embarrassed, guys. I feel totally ashamed, guys, honestly. But it's where we are as a football club. And like I said, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos got a massive rebuild to do to get this beautiful, historic football club back on track. We are meant to be an elite football club. We're one of the world's most famous football clubs, but we're not acting like it, are we? Let's act it right, because the Glazers and obviously too many players who are just happy to be in a football club for money rather than just performing. It's unfortunately what's going to set us back, which is why we need a fresh rebuild. We really do. Just rebuild the whole team, from the boardroom to the stadium to the training grounds. But 21, seriously, you need to get yourself out of here, mate. It's as simple as that. Just do that to your opponents. No, I'm surprised he's not faced a lot of backlash about that on social media. No doubt the PR channels won't call it out because they don't have the balls to, where on this channel, I call this sort of stuff out because, like I say, I care about this football club. This football club means absolutely everything to me. It's just a shame these players don't see it the same way. All they care about is just conning a living out in this football club, and it should be illegal. They should be put on crime watch for that. It's just basically bring out an arrest warrant and put a lot of these players into custody, put them into football jail. It's as simple as that. I've absolutely had enough with some of these players. For the likes of number 10, who's just so fucking lazy. But Joshy J, he's done good in the community, number 10. He can do no wrong. No wrong. It's just like them sort of people in our fan base are part of the issue who are still backing number 10 and the Bald Scrawled as manager. They're part of the problem because they've lowered the standards, where me, I raise them, and I know for sure that number 10's time is up at this football club. And also for the Bald Scrawled as well. But who are we going to replace the Bald Scrawled with, Mr. Joshy J? You should be getting behind him. You should back him. You should be happy. This and that. No, I am not happy. But you won your trophy last season. And what? And what? Yeah, we're not winning the FA Cup, and Man City will destroy us in that FA Cup final. It's as simple as that. I've seen their players: Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Alvarez, Haaland, Jack Grealish, and defence like we did yesterday. We're getting a hiding. You're writing the team off even before they playing the match, Mr. Joshy J. Why do you think? Because we're a total embarrassment as a football club. These players are just, they should not be here. Some of them are Football League standards anyway, but they're here because, like I say, they're conning a living out this football club, and it's a disgrace. It's time for Ineos to get ruthless and say, right, you're out here, you're out of here, and you're going as well. Because we need true leadership like what we had in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Class of 92 were superb. And think when we had Ferdinand, Evra, Vidic. Now we got players who are absolute clowns and lemons. It's a joke and a disgrace. This Manchester United team is literally unrecognisable. I don't know it. And when Coventry scored that goal yesterday, I was like, oh, I hate this team. I hate these players. But Mr. Joshy J, you're not a true fan if you're not getting behind the team. It's like, oh, shut up. Get in the bin, yeah? Get in the bin. And La Basara. Yeah? Just stop listening to PR bollocks and start saying it how it is. Because I do. I have the balls to say it how it is. Others may not, but I do. It's as simple as that. But like I say, I am doing a live watch-along tonight on my football channel. And hopefully, when I finish the stream on this channel, it's going to redirect you to my football channel. I'm going live at 19:45 tonight. So in about just over half an hour's time, I'll be live on the football channel for Middlesbrough against Leeds United. Obviously, Leeds hunting for automatic promotion. Middlesbrough, obviously, Michael Carrick manages them, so I'm hoping Michael Carrick can get a win against Leeds United tonight. But to think what this Manchester United team is like now, and what it was like in the 90s and the early 2000s, no comparison. But the Bald Scrawled has a high winning percentage, Mr. Joshy J. Why do you want him sacked? I want him sacked, right? Because he plays pragmatic football. It's nowhere near as sustainable in the football we're playing. I couldn't care less if the Bald Scrawled has a high winning percentage. Because why should I care about that and get giddy about it when I know results and performances has simply not been good enough this season because the football has been dire. But it doesn't matter about the style play. You get over the line, Mr. Joshy J, does it? Oh, just get in the bin, yeah? Get in the bin. Seriously. Just, like I say, stop listening to these PR channels talking absolute bollocks. It's just like the United stands recently talk so much trash because obviously the United stand have become a PR channel. So this is why there are so many mutants on that channel, because that channel is responsible for lowering the standards of my football club. And I absolutely hate how the standards are being lowered. It's as simple as that. Absolutely had enough of it. It's irritating, it's exhausting, it's jarring. And watching these players just throw away 3 goal leads like that, it just goes to show how much these players don't care. Coventry wanted that more, and at the end of the game, they could have nicked it in that goal stand. But from different angles, you can't work out whether it was onside or offside. In my personal opinion, I believe the referee got it spot on. It was onside, but yeah, absolutely just shocking by Manchester United. The sooner we sort this football club out and get it back on track, the better, honestly. Because watching that yesterday was not good. And on the penalty shootout, I didn't celebrate the win because why should I when the players put up a performance like that in the second half? Them players do not deserve the fans' support. So why should I get giddy about it and start giving these players a free pass? Because I won't. I'll call them out. Yesterday, that was a total embarrassment by them players. So which is why I'm fuming at them, which is why I will call it out. I will always call it out on this channel because it's what I do. If you like it, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. Generally, do not care whatsoever. I will always call out these players. I don't care whether you're my favourite player, least favourite player. If you do something wrong, you're getting called out. It's as simple as that. I just absolutely had enough of some of these players conning a living out of this football club. It's criminal at the highest level. If you are a Manchester United fan, make sure you are subscribing to this channel. And please subscribe to my football channel as well. And that is a channel where I talk about loads of different football teams. On this channel, I do Manchester United previews, match reactions, player ratings, and on the odd occasion I do live watch-alongs as well. Like tonight on my football channel, I'm doing the watch-along in Middlesbrough against Leeds United. I'm going live, as I said, at 7:45 p.m. UK time, but it's just like, wow, absolutely unbelievable how the state this football club's in. But the Glazers, they haven't gave a shit in the last 10 years or so, so it's hardly surprising, is it? But it's a joke and a disgrace, and I feel absolutely embarrassed to support this football club at times. I really do. Oh, Thiago Silva. Yeah, I know, F1 fan gamer, and that's devastating news. Good evening to you, by the way. I hope your day's going good. And yeah, that made you really emotional earlier, didn't it? But your football club is a disgrace, mate. Letting Thiago Silva go. Proper true leader in this football club. And they're just letting him go. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Let's have it right. And I'm going to check out that stream later, Johnny Mimrals and Lee Gunner. I'll probably listen to that later on when I'm playing a bit of FIFA 23. But yeah, look, as a football club, we're literally in crisis, and Ineos got a massive rebuild to do, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen overnight, is it? You're looking really on the timescale 3 to 5 years or 5 to 7 years before we're back to where we should be as a football club. They ruined hearing that news earlier. I hate these owners so much for forcing him out. Yeah, I know. Minerals is live at 8:15 p.m. again. Oh, that's interesting. I'll be live on my football channel then, so obviously I won't be able to tune in. But yeah, thanks for that, F1 fan gamer. But yeah, there's just so many players what need to go. Oh, good evening to you. I hope you're well. I hope your day's going good. But yeah. Anyway, let's wait and see what happens with Manchester United, because I know 21 needs to go. He's an absolute disgrace. What he did to them Coventry players was embarrassing. You're representing Manchester United Football Club and you're doing a thing like that. And the bald fraud is kept out of the team because apparently he's got mental health issues. Now, I don't want to speculate that, but it could be true or it could be loads of PR nonsense. So one thing's for sure, this football club is all PR these days. The amount of shit they post on their social media pages, it's just a joke, really, isn't it? Just like Arsenal last week posting a Champions League journey to be proud of. I mean, that pissed Lee Gunner off so much, and I don't blame him. Both our club standards are in the bin, honestly. Disgraceful. It is, mate. It's a joke, F1 fan gamer. I'm sick and tired of it, honestly. But there you go. End of the day, it is what it is. But I will carry on raising the standards. Other fans may have lowered them, but I'll carry on raising them because I care about my football club like you care about your football club. And I will carry on calling out the bollocks, honestly, because I've had enough of these players getting away with blue murder. Yes, I know they're about to throw another manager under the bus, but with good reason this time because the bald fraud is a bully. But he won a trophy last season, Mr. Joshy J, and he may win the FA Cup this season. And what? And what? I do not want a manager at my football club who is a bully. Go and get me Thomas Tuchel. Go and get a top elite manager. There's plenty of managers out there. Just this manager has got to go. It's as simple as that. Hopefully, be nice for him to win the FA Cup and end on a high. But you have to back him if he wins the trophy, Mr. Joshy J. No, I will not be backing it because why should I when our football's in a disgrace this season? We need to do a video soon so I can express my thoughts about what's going on with my football club. Yeah, we'll get on to that at some point, mate. We'll try and sort something out. Whenever you're available, we'll do that most definitely, mate. But yeah, absolutely sick and tired of it. That these players are conning a living out in this football club. 21 is a joke. Number 10 is a lazy bastard. It does nothing. Anthony Martial, made of glass, just making up the money, refusing to leave the football club until his contract is terminated. Soft mentality. Well, not terminated until he's a free agent. But it just goes to show this football club do not have the minerals to terminate contracts. I know they terminated Cristiano Ronaldo's contract. Just a fucking talking the truth, honestly. It's a disgrace. But Ronaldo's spot on because look at us now. We're a joke. I was Team Ronaldo from day one. A lot of people were on the bald fraud side and the football club sides, but what Ronaldo said in that interview was spot on. Man City out of Champions League. Let's go. I mean, FA Cup. I think your favourites of the FA Cup. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it just goes to show, it sums us up. It really does. And this football club do not have the balls to make big decisions. I really hope that now with Sir Jim Ratcliffe that we can get back on track with this new director, Jason Wilcox. But the problem is with Jason Wilcox, he brings in so many youngsters. So that's not a good look, really, is it? But end of the day, it is what it is. I'm sick and tired of this football club being absolute trash. I just want us to be competing for league titles again, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen for a long time yet, is it? Because I've had enough, simply had enough. But as I said, at the end of this stream, I am doing a live watch-along on my football channel of Leeds United. Okay, so follow a different football club. No, I'm Manchester United through and through. Why would I want to follow a different football club? Because I'm a Manchester United fan. I've been supporting them for 24 and a half years. Well, coming up to 25 years now, and I can't turn my back on them. And this is why I call out the owners, I call out the manager, I call out the players, because not many do it on YouTube. Because again, soft mentality, because the PR channels, the United Stands, the Stretford's Paddock, the United View, and a certain YouTuber, Mark Goldbridge, is becoming a PR YouTuber because he's getting paid by the football club to say these things. It's a joke. I'll never stop supporting Chelsea either. Thanks, F1 Fan Gamer. I'll never stop supporting my football club. Because how can you turn your back on them? Because, when I've been supporting them for 24 and a half years. But what 21 did yesterday was an absolute embarrassment. Why is he at this football club? Why on earth did we pay about 75 million or 80 million for him when half the time he's on the fucking bench? It's a joke, an absolute disgrace. I'm sick and tired of this football club just letting players do what they want. All right, Ganacho got told off for that tweet he put on social media, and the Bulls ruled told him off, and he said sorry. Madueke's a disgrace to celebrating with the Man City players. I mean, what sort of players does that? And like hugging in the tunnel and that, you wouldn't get that in the days of Roy Keane, Gary Neville and that. There would have been none of that. But again, soft mentality by the players these days. But you're ganging up on the players too much, Mr. Joshy J. No, it's called calling them out because players these days are so soft. They don't have the memories like what players did in the early 2000s and the late 90s. It's a joke, man, honestly. Just wow. Football these days, there's so much PR in football, it's a joke. Half the time, I don't recognise football, but I love football now, so I favourite sport, and I'll never go off of it. Like, unfortunately, I've lost the passion for F1, but I still like F1, but I'm not a hardcore fan of it anymore because there's too much off-track bollocks. Like, it's becoming too political. Football's like that at times, it's a bit corrupt with FA, FIFA, UEFA. It's a joke, really is. But shall I tell you why they're corrupt? It's because they want the media attention. They want the spotlights. And it's a bit like the mutants on the PR channels. They want the attention and the spotlights. And the mutants like to make myself, Lee Gunner, Johnny Memrals, Eunice Talks Football easy targets because they don't like it because we speak the truth. Well, cry. I don't care. Generally do not care whatsoever. I will always speak the truth about my football club because I'm no brown envelope fan and brown envelope media. Let others do what they want. Up the Geordies, good evening to you. If you're new to my channel, make sure you are subscribing, liking, and sharing. And please subscribe to my football channel. Link is pinned on top in the live chat. Want to call horseshoe. But I like the Geordies as well. I call Newcastle my second team. I've got a lot of time for the Geordies. I love the black and white stripes and I love the passionate fans in Newcastle. I really do. We need players like John Terry, Frank Lampard, Drogba, Cech, Ashley Cole, Eden Hazard. They're proper winning players. Like when we had Ryan Giggs, Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Paul Scholes, mate. Proper mentality players. Not like the shit we have these days who show no memorals and just laugh and joke for social media and that. Social media lumpies. It's just, get out here, man. Seriously. Had enough of players like that. I wish we could go back to players in the 90s and the early 2000s. That's how I've fallen in love with football. But I still love football. I love this sport. It's my number one pride and passion. When shit's happening in the outside world, it takes my mind off of things watching football, which is why I can't wait to do a live watch along tonight on Middlesbrough against Leeds United. Obviously, Leeds chasing automatic promotion. Middlesbrough about mid-table. Thiago Silva, only Minerals, old school player we got. Honestly, so heartbroken he's leaving. But he's being punished, mate, because he spoke the truth about your football club and Clown Lake hated it. So that's why they're getting rid of him, mate, unfortunately. It's a shame, but end of the day, it is what it is, mate, isn't it? It's like, what can you do? It's like half the time, us fans are fighting a losing battle because the PR channels like United Stand and Chelsea Fan TV, they won't have the balls to call it out because they're getting paid by the football club. Where me, I'm not being paid by anyone. Well, I'm approaching 1K now, so soon I'll be able to unlock the Super Chats feature where you can donate to me, you wish. But yeah, I'm not going to be talking bollocks anytime soon. I'm going to carry on seeking the truth. And if you like it, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. Generally, do not care one bit. I will carry on being me on this YouTube channel. If you want to listen to PR, go and subscribe to the PR channel. So if you want to listen to a football fan who talks factual information and does not put up with any bullshit, then please subscribe to this channel. Like, I've had a new subscriber recently who's a Manchester United fan. He did a YouTube Shorts video telling people to unsubscribe to the United Stand. I mean, fair play to you, yeah? If you're watching, fair play to you. Wait, I think I got his channel, actually. If I go on to notifications, I'll have a look. Switch account, here we go. 2 more subscribers gained, 895. Thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, Jason Chats Football. He is telling people to unsubscribe to the United Stand. I mean, big up to you, Jason Chats Football. That's absolutely brave for you, me son. Because that channel is such a PR channel. Like Mark Goldbridge, I cannot stand Mark Goldbridge on the United Stands, but I enjoy listening to him on That's Football. Because he speaks things as a neutral perspective. But let me know down below in the live chat, which players would you get rid of at Manchester United? As I said, 21 needs to go. He's an absolute disgrace. His attitude stinks. Number 10 is lazy. He needs to get out. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is becoming inconsistent. He needs to go. Eriksen needs to go. His legs are gone. Casemiro needs to go. His legs are gone. Varane needs to go. His legs are gone as well. There's so many players I want out at this football club. We need a big clear out in the summer. Otherwise, if we don't have a clear out, then it's going to be real peak for us next season. And if we keep the balls ruled on as manager as well, it's going to get even more peak. So this is why we need a new manager ASAP. But he's got you to final, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Did you not see that performance yesterday in the second half? That was a disgrace, and Coventry should have nicked it in extra time. Because it all went wrong for us when the balls ruled, took off Kobe Mainu and Garnacho. Literally our best 2 players on the pitch, and he takes them off. Why? What's the fucking common logic in it? I don't understand his tactics. I really don't. And his substitutions are just baffling, man. And walking out of a press conference, I cannot accept that in any shape or form whatsoever. Yes, I know the media can be annoying, but just answer them. Just say, oh, sorry, I'm not willing to answer that question, instead of fucking walking out a press conference and making yourself look like a right clown and a coward. Dear me. It's a joke. And he shows no passion. He's boring in his interviews. Half the time during games, he just sits in his seat. It's just not good enough, man, honestly. But yes, F1 Fan Gamer, road to 1K very soon. 100%, absolutely. But yeah, had enough. Absolutely had enough. The state of my football club, one I've been supporting for 24 and a half years. Well, nearly 25 now, and I've never witnessed a bad team like this. I've always peaked in David Moyes' first season, but this has been even worse. I don't care if ETH has got the highest winning percentage. We are on course to finish in our lowest Premier League position ever, 7th. I mean, that's just not sustainable, you ask me. Finishing 7th, or could finish even lower, yeah, 8th maybe, because we still got a few more games to play this season in the Premier League, and I can see it getting peak between now and the end of the season. I really can. It's an absolute disgrace. I feel embarrassed to be supporting this football club. But, Mr. Joshy J, you're not a true fan if you're not back in the team. I am back in the team. Why do you think I call so many players out in my match reaction and player ratings? It's a joke. An absolute joke and a disgrace half the time. It really is. But anyway, I am going to be going live on my football channel in a few minutes. Hopefully, Michael Carrick can do Leeds United. I'll fully be behind Middlesbrough tonight because of Michael Carrick, ex-Manchester United player. And obviously, I'm not a fan of Leeds because a lot of fans in that fan base are absolute pricks. Not all of them, though. I got a subscriber who is a Leeds fan, and he's sound. He really is. I like him, but a lot of Leeds United fans are just pricks, man. I don't have the time and day for them. I really don't. But my preview is coming out tomorrow for the Sheffield United game. We have to win that. If we lose that, it'd be a joke. I'll be fucking fuming if we lose that to Sheffield United. That preview be coming out at 6 p.m. tomorrow on my main channel on here. And obviously, I'm just about to go onto my football channel now, and it will hopefully redirect you to my football channel because I have set up a redirect, so I'll be going live on there in a few minutes. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you on my football channel in literally 5 minutes. Take care all. Thank you.